Part 3, using and maintaining your trademark. In part 1, we covered creating a bold brand. In part 2, we covered the registration process to begin protecting your brand. And now in part 3, we will be discussing using and maintaining your trademark. A great brand name begins with its creation during the naming process. It then gains strength when it is properly protected by the 3-step process of running a clearance search, filing an application for registration, and being granted a trademark by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, or USPTO. But as a brand comes to life, owners who want to maximize the brand's strength and protection must next learn how to use the brand with proper trademark symbols and learn how to deal with possible infringement situations in the marketplace and online, whether as a plaintiff or as a defendant. Brand owners should also be careful not to genericize their brand, and they should maintain their USPTO registrations properly. Each of these steps are made stronger when properly documented. Chapter 14, Documenting Use and Using Symbols. For brand owners, it is important and valuable to document several key steps in the brand development and launch process. Doing so can save tremendous hassles and/or costs later on during the registration process or in the event of a dispute. As you can see in the accompanying graphic, documenting the following events with relevant dates is recommended for each brand name, logo, and slogan. The creation or selection of the brand name, logo, or slogan. The intent to use that name with a product or service, including any business plans and the steps to research and plan the offering of particular goods or services in connection with the name or logo. The public launch of the trademark via advertising, web pages, presentations, trade show displays, or the like. And the first sales of the goods or services using the trademark. Using symbols properly. Proper use of a brand name is integral to increasing its legal protection, increasing its business value, and warding off potential infringers. It is not widely known that anyone can use TM for trademark or SM for service mark with their brand at any time. There is no requirement to have a pending application or a USPTO registration in order to use those symbols. The only symbol that is restricted is the circle R, which can be used solely in connection with trademarks registered at the USPTO. TM should be used on any unregistered brand name or logo in connection with products or goods or tangible items. Examples include apparel, downloadable software, food or beverage products, skincare products, and much more. SM should be used in connection with unregistered brand names, logos, or slogans that are used to promote services for sale, such as a real estate brokerage, accounting practice, law firm, restaurant services, educational services, consulting, online services, and much more. The circle R should only be used with marks registered at the USPTO, not when a new application has been filed, but only when the application process has been completed and has resulted in the issuance of a registration certificate and number from the USPTO. Each of these symbols should be placed on the upper right-hand corner of the mark, the words, or the logo, like you can see in the accompanying visual. When I use Making Trademarks Bloom since 1999, the R with a circle, registered trademark symbol, is placed in the upper right-hand corner. Since it is used in connection with legal services, before that phrase was registered, I would use SM in connection with it. When using the symbol with a logo, The R with a circle, the SM or TM should generally appear on that upper right-hand corner, but it could be placed elsewhere if necessary for design purposes. For example, you can see the T-Mobile logo that I've presented here. Using these symbols is valuable for two reasons. First, it communicates to customers that the brand is valued by its owner and worthy of special recognition and protection. I think that this is very underestimated, this value. Second, it helps bolster the legal protections in the event of a dispute, since use of the proper symbol makes it more difficult for anyone to claim that they didn't know it was a brand name or they didn't know that the owner was seeking protection of it. These symbols don't have to be used each and every time the name or logo is presented, but ideally, they should be used in prominent displays, such as on letterhead, product labeling, web page headers, business cards, and the like. When using a brand name in the text of a web page or letter or other written format, it is advisable to use the proper symbol at least in the first instance that the brand name appears. And when a word mark appears in text without a logo or design, such as in the middle of a sentence or paragraph, a valuable trademark usage strategy is to differentiate that trademark by using bold letters or italics or a different color font so that it will stand out. For example, at Eric M. Pelton and Associates, we use the slogan, "Experience is our trademark, trademark is our experience." And when we use that, if it's not part of a logo design, we will generally put it in italics to help set it apart and stand out and show that it is a separate slogan part of our branding. Following these usage guidelines will elevate any brand and help it stand out to consumers. And who doesn't want that? And can only improve the legal status of the trademark.